The first thing he starts into is the rustle of the morning stars. And he goes into this story of, an experience that he had. And he woke up, he said, I was awoken by the rustle of the morning stars. This might be frustrating for some people who might not get the translation, but the translation is really beautiful. And it's that point where you're zero, you're nothing, you are absolutely nothing. And science is starting to call this, and they're measuring this state, if you will, the rustle of the morning stars. It's a state within, and science is starting to call this coherence. This is when, you read the vibrations, the waves of the mind, and then you read the frequencies of the heart. This is when the mind comes into the heart and it creates this coherence. But you got to get really quiet. You have to get you out of the way. You have to become nothing, because when I come into this space of the rustle of this rustle of the morning stars, this is, the star it's the darkest just before dawn. And so any stars in the sky are really going to be lit up. So it's the darkest before the dawn. You have to be dark. You got to be quiet. You got to be still in order to recognize the signs, whether it's a morning star or some kind of sign to show you in which direction to go. And this is the heart speaking to you when you're in this state. So he goes in right off the bat talking about the rustle of the morning stars. And this state is where the magic happens. This is where the two parts of you, your human and your being, are centered and as one. And this is where you need to make your ears very big, but inside. You make your ears very big to listen inside, and then just get quiet and open yourself up to these possibilities. And then he goes on to say, that he meets this guardian, and he's like the gatekeeper of all of this. And the guardian leaves him with a riddle. Kind of, if you can understand this freedom, you'll get it. But knowing this, because the heart knows, you need to get quiet and listen. And then the riddle becomes clear. And here's the riddle. Everyone can have the freedom to choose whatever they want. How many times have we heard that, right? I really have the freedom to choose whatever I want. I really have limited choices that I can see in my external world. But here's a riddle for you. How do you require that freedom? Well, if I look outside in my material world, I don't see any freedom. And he goes on, when you guess the answer correctly, your apples will fall to the sky. So if you're first reading this and you think, how the heck are apples going to fall to the sky? That's never going to happen, right? This is the intellectual mind. But this riddle isn't talking to the intellectual mind. It's talking to the heart. Then he gets into, variability, change, variability, differences. Variability is the world's most fundamental quality.